Hey everyone, it's Red 1940 here. Today we're taking a look at sea power, naval combat, and the missile age, and this is the continuation of our previous video. We are doing the Strait of Hormuz mission with the NTU mod. If you get the mod now, included in the mod, without any need for sea lift or anchor chain, obviously, you can get the Arleigh Burke. So I wanted to play this mission because it's got the Arleigh Burke in it, and it's also got F-18s. Let me show you the F-18s really quick. They are pretty awesome. So we had in what's trust me, the model is not that. They're just flying a little strangely. There we go. That looks better. Yeah, that's bizarre. Anyways, so we had just got done with a strike on some bog hammers using our F-18s. We also used Dam Busters 1 flight, had a bunch of harms on them. They were our long-range seed aircraft. And we provided seed support for a big TLAM strike against Bandar Abbas Airbase. So we killed a bunch of SAMs and a couple SAMs in a radar site on this other island. And yeah, now we're out of tomahawks on the Russell. Scott doesn't have any, and the Gallery doesn't have any because that's an OHP frigate just sitting right there. We do have some. Let's get our our S3's got a lot of fuel, so it can come up that way. Yeah, what I'd like to do is send another strike, but this time to Bandar Abbas. If we can do that, and shut it down with bombs, that would be really cool. So let's see if we can do A6s. We have the EA6s up there already. Do a strike loadout. What do they got for strike? Strike long range, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Do 4, get them ready. And then do another flight of 4. Okay, so this is part of the Black Friday update added into the public version of the game. The timing and stuff like that for crew utilization and deck utilization. So we're going to have to manage that while we try to launch and recover aircraft. It's beneficial to just do them in cycles because that's what they do in real life. And if you do it that way, you kind of avoid tripping on each other. Let's see if we can get another set of... Yeah, we'll do another thing of seed long range. I'll get them ready. Okay, cool. So our crew is fully utilized. What's going to happen then, we're going to get some A6s with bombs and F-18s with some seed capability. And then hopefully they could suppress any enemy air defenses around Bandar Abbas, maybe some that we missed, and then finish the job that the 30 TLAMs could not do. Victory Flight looks like they got, how much fuel? They got fuel for 3 hours, so we're good. They're just chilling. Lancer Flight, what do we got here for fuel? 5 hours of fuel. They're just chilling. And the S3, I'm sure, is going to have a crap ton of fuel as well. 6 hours of fuel. All right. So we're set. We're good. I'm just holding my formation down here because what I want to do is, I don't want them to sail into harm's way unless. If I could shut down that airbase, then I don't have to worry about planes, so that would be cool. It's something that I just want to do. I'm sure if they were going to spawn aircraft, maybe they would have done it already, but if in fact it is on a trigger, then that'd be really cool to shut them down that way. Oh, it looks like we got... Okay. There's a lot... Who's finding this stuff? Oh, Hucker is. Okay. Yeah, that is the reason that I wanted Hucker up there is they are going to have some great surface search radar capabilities, and I'm glad they did that actually because I think we'll cancel our plans for Bandar Abbas at the moment. We'll send out some strikes. We'll take that strike that we've been readying. Actually, they're probably ready by now. Let's make our rally point that way. There we go. Actually, no, we don't want to do that. We want to do flight deck, rally. Oops. Somewhere like that's good. Yeah, we don't want to do it too far away because we're gonna thin them out instead of traveling over to the combat area in formation. Okay, so let's take a look here. They're ready to launch. So we'll launch the A6. We'll launch the A6 and we'll launch the F-18s. Cool. So we already got cap up. We already have our... let's see here. How much fuel do they got? 12 hours loitering around. So let's have them loiter further up that way. Yeah, a ton of radar contacts, so this is good. Yeah, great. Happy we finally got the update here on the public release branch here for the aircraft stuff. I think it's great for the game. There's also a lot of AI improvements, so we'll do some more other missions and then we'll see how they actually hold up. There's also 3 additional missions I think that were added, but as I was looking at that I found another one that I don't know if I missed it from a previous update, so maybe we'll do that. But there's some cool ones. There's one where you have to like sink the Kiev and oh, you have to sink the whole strike group with just one submarine, so that was pretty cool. I want to try and do that. That looked really neat. I did a bit of it and then I turned it off because I wanted to see what else was, what other content was available. So we'll get to play that. Alright, let's see how these guys are launching. Okay, so for this Thunderbolt flight here, we're going to do formation orders, air surface search, and then we'll get them up to cruising altitude. We have a lot of aircraft up. Yeah, I think I feel better when I do carrier missions. I can split them up into a couple 1-hour chunks here. It's just easier to fit down into like a 1-hour video rather than having to be 2 hours or 3 hours long like a movie. That's just crazy. I could never sit down and watch a 2-hour movie or video game video, so I wouldn't want to do that to you guys. I know some of you guys can, but most people, I think they tap out around an hour. Oh, this is so cool. I don't know if it's because of the Hornets, but I'm now excited about doing like carrier stuff. I think the addition of Hornets in the NTU mod really is pretty neat. Maybe it's because I played so much of the Hornet in DCS, you know. Let's get out of the way there so we don't get hit. All right. So this, you might notice some of these little, looks like cockpit glass and stuff. I told Nuclear Stonk about it, the creators of the NTU mod, and they know about it. They're going to clean it up. So probably, maybe by the time you see the video, actually, that stuff will just be gone if you play this mission. All right. Okay, so that's those guys launched. Let's. What did I click when I was in this mode? There we go. Okay, Thunderbolt Flight 5. So we want them to go up to 36,000 feet, and then we want them to do surface search. The Dam Busters flight. Turn your radar on, and then we want them to go up to 37,000. And then once they're all actually the A6s can go ahead and just get on out that way because it's going to take a while. This is a pretty good loadout. 3 fuel tanks, 2 harms, and then a couple of AIM-7s, and then a couple of sidewinders. Those planes look so funny. Jeez. You know, I think we should try and do a TLAM strike against these contacts we've got. So let's do that. It's going to take a while because they're going to cruise at a few hundred knots. Oh, rush. So those guys have contacts, and then this one, I can't shoot at it, so yeah, it's not going to let me. Alright, well, that's good enough. Let's get this. Max acceleration is 20. Oh my gosh. Who just yelled on station? Oh, it was probably the helicopter. No, we are just parked. This model is so good. Man. Basically crawled all around this entire ship. It was been up there, been way down there above the dome, 53 Charlie. There's like a dome access P-way, and then I hadn't gone dome diving, but my forward guys did when I was the LPO on board, and because the forward guys, they only trusted me to run the oxygen or run the pressurization system while they're in it. So I was usually up in the dome cage, which is somewhere up around here, monitoring all that stuff to make sure they're safe. Man, these guys, I used to miss seeing them fly around North Island Naval Air Station. It was I think they called it the Hoover, and it had this weird whooping noise as it was coming into land. If you ran the throttles, did massive throttle changes, it would cause this whooping noise. Sounded very unique, and if you were around that airbase in that time frame, you would absolutely hear it constantly. Alright, so we're just going to wait. You know, I'll pick up the video, I think, when the Dam Buster flights get up there and the Thunderbolt flight gets up there, okay? Alright, well, welcome back. Our TLAM strike is about to hit those targets, but they are SAM, so it looks like they're going to try to engage our Tomahawks. In fact, that reminds me, Lancer flight here can help the Tomahawks out by using the offensive ECM and just jamming whatever these targets are. Oh, those are silkworms. SA-8 site right there. Okay, nice. So it looks like if we destroy that silkworm there, then we're pretty good in this area. Just they've got that radar up and SAM and S8, but this is pretty successful in helping our ship stay safe. Yep, good, nice. All right, this guy, maybe we should try and take out. I wonder if the Dam Buster's flight here can shoot at him. Oh, he's not active, okay. Well, anyways, all the aircraft have finally assembled, and that was great timing. The missiles came in right basically as the A6s showed up. So, Lancer flight there. Wonder if we can, yeah, let's do that. Let's. And then this guy we can just have centered on that. So there's a huge swath of jamming going on. Hopefully that'll deter any radars and stuff that we haven't found over here at the airbase. But our goal, I think, is going to be to attack some of the... well, actually, I think we're going to have to come in low altitude, unfortunately. Yeah. Okay, Dam Buster's flight can come up this way. This flight is going to have to... We'll have to get underneath the cloud cover, basically. So Thunderbolt flight can go under the clouds. 600 as well. Victory flight can stay at the altitude they're at. Okay. Everything's coming together. We'll watch them reduce their altitude. Okay. Just check the area, make sure we don't have any sort of ESM to indicate that there's a SAM site that we don't know about, but looks like we're good. We can go ahead and try and clear these guys to come in. So I want to look at the formation listing here. This is Thunderbolt 1-1, so Thunderbolt Flight 1. We're going to do individual. And he is going to bomb this guy. Okay. 1-2 is going to bomb this guy. 1-3 is going to bomb that guy. And then 1-4 is going to bomb that guy. Alright, and then Thunderbolt flight number 5, we can do the same thing. We'll do individual. Okay, and then this target here will go to this guy. This guy. All right. You know what we should do? We should probably bring up Victory Flight. This guy's not radiating, but the moment he does, we are going to destroy him. Alright, let's get the bombers in. Oh man, that is so cool. Yeah, I see some of the targets down there. There's something there. There's a couple things here. There's something there. It looks like we're not getting shot at, so that is good news so far. Alright. That is a lot of bombs. Ooh, hey, nice. Oh man, I think we didn't get a hit on that one. Yeah, we still got some targets up. Dang it. Alright, he's going in for his attack run. There's a guy down there. Should blow up stuff around there. Ooh, nice. Only got 2 kills. Ah, jeez. But at least we know there doesn't seem to be enemy SAM site or something like that. All right, I really want to get a picture of like A6 dropping 12 bombs. That looks cool. Oh, that is sweet looking. Look at that. Oh man, I don't know how I want to frame all this. Jeez, that looks just so neat. Let me try that. Try an angle like that. Oh, that's so cool. Look at those bombs go. So it looks like there's a target down here. I wonder if this is what was getting bombs thrown at it. Whoa, nice. Cool. Happy with that. So these guys are all RTBing now. Victory Flight's got an hour left of fuel. Dam Busters has an hour left of fuel as well. You know, we might as well recall everybody. Oh, ESM hit from the radar site. That's good news for us because we're going to destroy that thing. Yep. Yep, the radar's going. That's awesome. Alright, so I think we'll start to recall the aircraft, and we'll do another TLAM strike against these individual targets that we've got. We'll keep Hucker up because Hucker is... Oh, he's trying to maneuver. Thing is coming right down at him. Oh, there he is. Ooh, he's firing a SAM? Nice. He's down. Perfect. Yeah, Hucker has got 8 hours and 45 minutes of fuel. I think they're good. We'll hold them on station, keep Victory up until the other guys have left. But we can go ahead and get Dam Busters 9 flight, so we'll make sure we're selecting the correct guys. Yeah, they're following their leader, so we'll have them RTB. Thunderbolt flight. Yeah, they're all RTBing, I think. Yep. Thunderbolt 1 flight, all RTBing. Okay. Yeah, and so let's go ahead and select our oh, we can get the Barry in the fight. So we got another DDG out here. Whoa, 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 whoa. That is an underwater sonar contact. Where are they in relation to our ships? "16 miles out." Ooh, are we within? Oh, you know, I don't... It really 402 feet. I don't know how shallow it is over. It's 100 feet. Oh, the contact's at 100 feet. We can try it. Sometimes the water is too shallow, so if you have a VLA or an ASRock, the thing will just dive into the ocean and then just lawn dart basically into the bottom. So, but we'll see what's going. Ah, it's a little bit out of range. Ah, damn. Yeah, I'm not gonna be dangerous and have him sail out there. I wonder if he's the formation leader, I don't want people following him towards the enemy. But you know what? We got Hucker out here, so let's go ahead and just we can do the smart thing and just drop a dive fire on him. Yeah, you're gonna have to get down super low, man. Do 500 feet. How are we picking him up? Russell's passive sonar, yeah. My sonar team. What is this? Oh, okay, we know it's hostile. We don't know what it is yet. Alright, while this develops, let's go back out to the Barry really quickly, and then we'll launch our T-LAM strike. So this will go on in the background as we prosecute the submarine, because it's going to take a long time for these guys to fly out this way. So I want to do 1... Can't hit that one. 2, 3, 4. Then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. Okay, I think we're all good. Alright, there's going to be a lot of launches. We'll have to see what the unit reference says for... I don't know if the NTU mod adds different torpedoes to that kilo. Alright, 13 point... we don't have to worry about that one. What is this guy? 5365, so 10.3. Also with the Black Friday update, the wake homers, the wake persistence is a little longer, so you have to be mindful of that. If you come to an all stop, and the thing is on your wake, it's highly likely that you will get torpedo up your stern. Also, the shooters of the wake homers now shoot at a much closer position, so there's less time for you to figure out what's gone on and to react. I think when we do this, this will be the first time I've gotten a prosecution with an S3 in the game. I don't think I've ever used one in the game before for this. All right. Oh, you know, I didn't check if there was any surface weapons available to the S3, like Mavericks and stuff. Alright, he should be coming in for his drop. Alright. I'm curious to know what this guy is. Must be an Iranian kilo, I'm sure. Yep, it is a kilo, okay. What's he doing? He's doing 3 knots at 100 feet. Oh, that's pretty cool. He's right by one of his sunken comrades, the bog hammer there. Alright, let's go ahead and come behind him, and then the Greyhound spam. Okay, here we go. This is going to be pretty cool. I want to catch it when the torpedo comes down off the aircraft. Such a cool looking plane. After these guys got retired, I think there was a pitch to for a company to come in and convert these to like a cargo carrier so that they can missed it so that they can be used for COD, because right now the Navy uses the Osprey, the navalized version of it, for the I think they call it the CV-22. Was it the CV-22? Yeah. No, I can't remember now. I'm gonna have to look that up. I think it's actually, it might be something else. Anyways, yeah, they use the Osprey for COD to replace the Greyhounds, and before that was happening, the major thing that they needed was an aircraft to be able to carry an engine module to the aircraft carrier, and so they pitched the idea of turning those guys into cargo carriers, which I thought would be pretty neat. I think they actually had there was one specialized version of that, but I don't know. See if we can find the kilo here. So this is the Mod 5. I don't know if they have an updated description for it, but the Mod 5. Let's see if we can get unit reference there. Oh, that was cool. The shadow of the plane went by. Oh yeah, that's cool. So this mod is really neat. They actually have some good information in the updated the weapons reference there. So much noise. Yeah, so they write the Mod 5 version allows for the ability to engage surface targets or surface submarines with limited effectiveness, improves the fuel and motor system for efficient cruising and faster terminal phase, and increases the immunity for the seeker against countermeasures. That is awesome that much detail is actually in the game, reference just from this mod. So Nuclear Stonk did a really great job to explain to you what the difference is with the Mod 5, because there are different mods for the Mark 46, and this was like the... I think that was the type that was in when I was in. We had a few torpedoes. We had Mark 46s, I think they were Mod 5s, and then we had the Mark 50s, and then we had the Mark 54s. Ooh, I think we're going to get it on this one. Nice. All right. Never, ever, ever gets old. It's just so cool to be able to hit an Iranian kilo in the Gulf here. You can see how they really don't have a lot of room to maneuver. Like, they can go deep, right? Because it's a couple hundred feet deep here. They're at 239. You can see they're kind of hovering over the bottom. Not a lot of places you can go and hide. Alright, Hucker, you ready for a re-attack? Oh, they're surfacing, okay. We might be able to get them with a harpoon if they stay on the surface. Oh, 1.5 hours. I wonder if that's the mod doing that, or if the game allows the sonobuoys to stay alive a little longer. I would like to see that as like a right-click thing where you can add the time that you want it to live, because sonobuoys have multiple times that they can go stay up, and then they'll just scuttle themselves after the time elapses. And they're many hours, they're not just like 1 hour. That's helpful if you want to have a barrier that you're going to monitor for a long time, because some of these ASW planes, they can stay up for a long time. So you want to have you string your buoy barrier out, and then you just kind of hang out and wait, see what develops. All right, where are those? At least the Greyhound spam has shut up. Oh, look at that! That's insane. So I think it'll be, if we can get all those shore targets destroyed and then close out that airbase, we're just smooth sailing after that, unless there's like another submarine. In fact, I'm curious. Oh, he's actually on the surface. Oh, wow. Okay. Ooh, shoot. Oh, these guys don't have guns. Oh, man. Well, we can, we're also going to get a kill in with the harpoon. How beautiful is that? Man, I love the way the Flight 1s look. They are just really cool ships. Navy can't get away from buying more and more and more of them. I think they're up to like orders on DG 136 or something crazy like that. Those guys are the Flight 3s now. Man, and recently in the news, by the time I'm filming this is like, I think, a day or two after the Navy announced the cancellation of the Constellation class, and that is pretty surprising stuff. Obviously, there were oh, you know what? We got to get a. I need to get a cool shot of the S3 flying right over the kilo at like super low altitude. Buzz that guy. Yeah, it was really surprising because you know, they were citing that it was taking too long and it was over budget and stuff, but they've already started making 2 hulls, and they've already spent so much time and money to you know, basically create a design, and now when it's time to commit to building it, they said kind of in this cryptic way that it's you know, they want ships faster. So I don't know if they mean that they're going to build the remaining 2, because they're the ones that are being built right now. I know they're going to finish building those, but I don't see how it's faster at this point now to cancel the program and then to try and come up with another design It doesn't make any sense to me. I don't know that there's available ship capacity or hulls out there just to purchase immediately, and then somehow that'll get done faster than the Constellation class coming online. It's just come so far. It's strange. I'm almost wondering if the Navy's saying that to basically tell Congress, well, hey, we can get a couple more Arleigh Burke hulls with this money, because it's hard to convince the military. All branches are like this. It's hard to convince them that you got to buy some cheaper units, and with some less, you've got to accept the less capability or lesser capabilities of some of these units just so you can get more hull numbers. Yeah, I think that's a cool shot, but kind of at a weird angle. All right, we definitely want to get this guy away from the explosion that's about to happen. So his harpoon is on the way. Yeah, I don't know what they're going to do. It's just kind of weird to, at this point, cut it, say, okay, well, we'll get ships faster and doing it some other way. Strange. That'll be pretty nuts. I think by the time we actually do see frigates in another frigate class, well, they'll have 2 of these Constellation classes, but I don't count that. But to have a full fleet of frigates, that'll probably have been like 20 years or since the OHPs went offline in 2015. So I don't think that at this rate they're going to get a new frigate class in mass by 2035. Is my guess. Oh, jeez. Well, this was the original role of the harpoon, to hit those stupid pesky submarines at surface. Back then, the ASW torpedoes, as a safety thing, didn't go after surface vessels. So if you surfaced, you were safe. But we see here the harpoon is very good at not letting you do that. All right. I think we're at the point now where we can just have Hucker maybe come back this way. Maybe go up to 37,000, 10,000 feet in case we find another ASW contact somehow. They'll be kind of nearby. And then we will pick up the video when all those T-lambs make it to the target area, because it's going to be a while. Alright, we are almost making landfall to those islands that have the missile launchers on them. And then of course there's this massive train of Tomahawks going towards Bandar Abbas, which is oddly enough it's been identified now. I don't know why that got identified eventually. I wonder how that stuff works. I wish it was just we would know about the location, because in real life you know where the air bases are. They don't just appear out of nowhere. We get satellite imagery. We all have maps, so we know where things are. Stuff like air bases don't move, so that would be cool to see. But anyways, why is that zoomed out like crazy? Can I just do that? Yeah, I don't know why that's so zoomed out. Alright, we're getting close now. Oh, I wonder if it zoomed out like crazy because I was looking at the giant airfield. You see some targets there on that island. Some of the destroyed targets, I think, the radar sites. Oh, okay. Let's see here. Oh, there's a couple things. Good hit. All right, good. All right, there is one more, I think, on this island that's going to get hit. Wonder if it's that guy there. Looks like it might be. Can't really see it. Oh, saw it there. Okay, and then we should start seeing, yep, this guy come crashing down. And then we got one more left. And oh, by the way, Bonder Boss is about to get round 2 of the T-Lam salvo. Yeah, this is a cool mission. I mean, this is the Hormuz mission, but being able to do it with the NTU units is a lot of fun. I'm glad that the mod included just a basic swap out of some units in some of the other missions, or in this particular mission. I hope to see more missions with the NTU mod now that it's got some additional models and stuff. I really think it's awesome. I didn't play it as much because it's kind of jarring when you have stand-in units, but now that we're getting actual units in the game, that's just really neat to see. You're just going to see chain after chain of explosions happening at the airbase until this thing goes down. And if it does, we should be able to cruise across the finish line pretty smoothly. Look at that. Just unimpeded too. I think we absolutely decimated all the remaining air defenses with some harms. This thing is just flaming. Oh, we killed it. Okay, we killed the airbase. Well, this is overkill now. Look at that. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay, so I think Victory Flight doesn't have a lot of time left, but I think we're good now to just get on with it. Where's my, let's zoom out just a little bit. Yeah, let's get this party going. Go ahead and speed up to flank. Well, say 2/3. Actually, you know what we can do is we'll drop a line of sonobuoys kind of on our pathway, and then that way we could have the ship go a little bit faster. And we'll speed this up. This base is just getting clobbered. Yeah, look at that, just clobbered. Okay, the T-Lam abuse is over now. Oh, there was a small radar echo over here. Yeah, there's one more target. Let's go take a look at that actually. If that's a launcher, then that's a problem. We're gonna have to take that out somehow. Oh, what is that? That's a SAM site. SA-13, alright, we don't want to get near that. Get down, please. What is the range of this guy? 2.7 nautical miles, okay. Let's stay away, we're good. Continue with the buoy spam, and that should be it, and then we should be able to just cruise across the finish line. So yeah, this great Arleigh Burke model. I recommend it. You can see here from the artwork that it just looks like it belongs in the game. It doesn't look like it's some you know, mod or something. It looks like it's a unit that was created by the devs. So I think that's really cool when you have mods that kind of just fit right into the game and don't have different artwork styles and paint styles that clash with the rest of the vessels in the game. Same thing with the F-18. I think Cent made that maybe, and was allowing it to be included with the NTU mod. So if that's the case, hats off to them. That's really awesome to throw something like that into the mod. Just playing with the F-18, it makes it so much nicer or more exciting for me to do air ops, because I like that jet a lot. And also, this Black Friday update did great things for the AI. It seems like the planes are behaving better. Before this update, I had problems even just recovering the planes. They all would kind of go in a holding pattern and get stuck. And I haven't encountered that yet today, playing with this and doing some other carrier scenarios. All right. Oh, it looks like probably have to recover these guys. Let's go ahead and recover them. Okay, well, I think we'll pick this up if we got anything else going on. That guy was a SAM, so we're not too worried. I think we got all the anti-missile sites. But yeah, we'll pick this up if we're coming towards the end, or if something else happens, because otherwise we're just going to sit here and you're going to watch the ships just sail. And as cool as sailing through the Strait of Hormuz is, it's not fun to watch in a video game when nothing's going down. So we'll pick this up soon. Alright, well, I think we're about to win it. Nothing happened really. Smooth sailing all the way in, and we recovered all our aircraft. I don't think we lost any, which is amazing. That's a testament, I think, probably to the improved AI. And well, we didn't really, I didn't see any the main one for me with the AI is them doing the controlled flight into terrain, the CFITs. That drives me crazy, and I didn't see any of that, which was great. We did a couple massive airstrikes, a couple waves of aircraft, and exercised it pretty well, I think. And then we didn't get any shot down, which was good. Took out some SAM sites, which was nice. And you know, I did notice, I mentioned about the buoys, I wish they lived longer, and I don't know if this is from the NTU mod or if this is the base game, but I did notice it now. It said greater than 1.5 hours of deployment time, so for the shutdown time. So that is really nice. I wonder if it does go to 4 hours or 8 hours or whatever. That would be pretty cool. Of course, we do need a way to like command scuttle it, but I don't think we have that in the game just yet. Well, yeah, let's speed this up, finish strong. I want to see the results of the mission when we're done. Curious to see how many things we killed, because we went on a spree. You can tell by the Arleigh Burke, just I think is a monster. Barely have any RIM 66 missiles left, but it shot down waves of harpoon salvos at us from the La Comandante classes. Each of them firing off like 4, I think, in a salvo. So we shot them all down and took out multiple land targets with the T-LAMs, which is great. Alright, congratulations, Commander. Your convoy was able to break through the enemy blockade. Yeah, we kicked the frickin' door in through this blockade. We were not being held back. And it was really nice to have the opportunity to use aircraft in this scenario on a kind of a relaxed basis, just doing it on our own, setting up big strikes and then choosing the time to go in and finish them up. One thing with the bombers I wish was a little different with the A6s is the, you know, they drop all 12 bombs on like one target, and I wish we can tell them to drop like salvo 2 or salvo 4 or something like that, and then do multiple runs, because you saw that we weren't really under threat when we were bombing them, so it would have been nice to just take your time, drop a couple at a time, circle back, and get all the targets killed instead of leaving a couple open. Eventually I did get that SAM site by just firing an SM-2 at it from our ships, so that just put that site away. And yeah, we won. So let's take a look here. Decisive victory, of course. No losses. That's really nice to see. Not even a helicopter loss. I'm not really... that's always not a guarantee when you are under my command. So that's really nice. Let's see. We got 4 F-14s, 12 F-4s, 6 helicopters, the Bandarabas Airbase, which was amazing. And we just beat that thing down with TLAMs. 9 Silkworm sites, 2 Sunburn sites, 8 SA-8 sites, 1 SA-13, and 2 cross-slot radar sites. And then a bunch of bog hammers, a kilo, and quite a bit. What was that? 6 La Comandante classes and the Alvend class. Alright, we just smashed through the Iranian Navy and their Air Force. So cool. This was, I think it's under NTU Anthology. If you look at your missions list, if you have the NTU mod, then there'll be NTU Anthology, I think, for NATO, and then Pelt Anthology for the Warsaw Pact mission. There's only one in there for each, and of course NTU mod doesn't cover the Soviet stuff, so if you want that, you have to get the Pelt mod, which basically you need to get both of them if you want to play the mod. I think they're listed as dependencies for each other, maybe, or one or the other. I can't remember. Anyways, this is the NTU mod. Get it, try it out. It's really sweet. Changes a lot of things, and if you want like the VLS sprue cans or the VLS Ticonderoga classes, definitely you have that in the game with the mod. And of course, with the mod, it's as simple as disabling it. If you don't want to play with it anymore, you don't have to uninstall it or anything. You can simply disable it within the game and then play the base game if you want to go back to the vanilla experience. But I highly recommend it. And if you're a mission designer, please, please, please make more missions with the Arleigh Burke, especially the flight ones. I love that ship. It's so cool. Yeah. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Get them as soon as possible. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.